love the Uptown area. I come here often.
Well, it's pretty busy, and I do really like the Uptown area, but sometimes it's just way too busy for me to come. So Friday, Saturdays, not gonna happen. During the week, lunch, I'm in.
Uptown is very eclectic, and I really like the creativity that I find in this area.
Come here often. It's a great vibe. Definitely a lot of activity going on, a lot of young people. It's definitely the place to be, and with all the new construction and stuff that's going on, it should get even better.
Yes. Well, I didn't do a lot actually. I was overwhelmed because my fiance seemed kind of overwhelmed. But when I tried to do it, it was overwhelming.
But my clients get overwhelmed if they go and they're starting to look for vendors first, because there's just so many out there, and so having a trusted source to be able to help guide them is really, that's very important. So whether it be myself or, or when I'm talking to other venues, being able to see the people that they've worked with it's very helpful. And I think it also minimizes the clutter, and also the frustration that people will get when they're just going out looking for vendors. So
not yet, but there's so many to choose from. I'm sure I'm missing some, or there could be some more local vendors that I don't know of. I've only seen what's online or people I've been told or referred.
Yeah, well, there was definitely a lot of choices online. We were smart enough to narrow it down to only 3 or 4 venues to actually go see.
I do find added value in seeing things in person versus online.
I do. I think that oftentimes when you're able to see, feel, and touch something, I think that that's where I like that creativity, but at the same time, I think that it gives you the more realness of what you're looking to do. So I do find value and being able to do that, opposed to just strictly going online.
Absolutely, yes. It's definitely better to see in person, be able to touch it, feel it, or taste it, depending on what it is,
right.
Versus just looking online, for sure.
My fiance did like the wedding fairs. She did attend them, and she liked them. I think they also were kind of overwhelming, but we came away with some good things from the wedding fairs.
The first word that will come to mind for me is probably just it's overwhelming. Depending on the ones that I've attended, I mean, I've been to some very small ones, but I've also been to the larger ones where the first thing that a client will say is, "Where do I start?" And it sends this sense of panic in some cases. But I think that I've enjoyed them personally, because you do get to see a variety. And the one thing that I would tell clients is that don't let it overwhelm you. Go in for the inspiration, not for necessarily what it is that you need at that time.
She said there was a lot of good vendors, and definitely was able to get some discounts and things like that from attending, so that was good.
I do feel like it would be helpful to find all the vendors in one spot, and it would be potentially inspiring to see all the vendors work together all at the same time.
I do. I think that it's very helpful, because primarily I find inspiration in so many different things. It could be a color, it could be one simple flower, but I definitely like to pull off of the variety and the uniqueness from various vendors.
I think it would have benefit to be able to do that and see everyone in the same place and set up appointments. I'd say it would be very beneficial.
Absolutely. I didn't go to any wedding fairs, but at one of the venues they did offer kind of a showcase where you could come in and they had florists there and caterers there and cake people there, and you could sample different things, and that was really cool to be able to actually taste things and see things in person from multiple people. So absolutely.